How you doing? This is Coach DeCarlo. We have a talk today with Gabby and Mr. Lindo, and we'll have Gabriela doing the translations for us. So we're looking forward to the talk. And without further delay, let's get started.
Hello, Lindell. Hello, DeCarlo.
Hey.
El próximo año les hablo yo inglés. Estoy estudiando. Es un placer. I am very happy. No sé si se dice así. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lindell, ¿cómo fue la primera vez que escuchaste a Neville? ¿Fuiste escéptico o entraste de lleno por primera vez, apenas escuchaste esto y dijiste, esto es verdad?
What was it like when you first heard Neville? Did you embrace his teachings? Or maybe you were more skeptical at first?
I knew I heard something worthy of my attention. And what has your attention has your life.
Okay.
Te llamaba la atención, o sea, algo cuando te llama algo la atención, ahí estás tú, ¿no? Y es lo primero que le pasó con Elvira al escucharle. Dijo, aquí hay algo.
Yeah. Thank you. ¿Cómo aplicas la ley día a día? En todos tus días. O hay días que tiene usted, perdón, yo le hablo muy argentino, que tiene usted que duda o realmente lleva la ley en su día a día.
How do you apply the law in your daily life? Are you very strict, or maybe sometimes you have some doubts?
No, actually, I'm considered a loose cannon.
Bueno, sí, pues eso, tiene su duda, pero no, realmente él lo aplica tal cual.
So, question. Do you want to expound on that, Linda, or is that the extent of it, loose cannon?
Well, no. What was the question then?
The question was, how do you apply the principles that you learned from Neville on a daily basis, or?
Very poorly. Hey, look, it's a lifetime work. I mean, it goes on and on and on, but it's what happens in here, comes out here, and your world's being formed by every word. You know, that every word, wow, that really kind of set me back a bit. Every word is taken to make up your world of experiencing. Whoa. Watch your mouth.
I'm going to let her translate for brevity, so go ahead.
Sí, lo que te dice básicamente es que ya no es día a día, no es un trabajo de toda tu vida entera, y todas las palabras que salen es lo que hablaremos más tarde, ¿no? Pero que crea la imagen, crea tu realidad, es lo que crea tu vida al fin y al cabo.
Okay. ¿Por qué hay gente que no manifiesta? ¿Por qué cree que hay mucha gente que todavía está en el camino, en el proceso, y lo intenta y no logra manifestar?
Why do some people fail to manifest? Why do you think people find it so hard to apply the law? And why are they trying, but there's nothing happening with them? And well, what is the biggest mistake, no? Why is this not happening to them?
Your world is yourself pushed out. Really.
Yeah.
Tu vida es el empujón que le das.
Okay. ¿Recuerdas tu primera manifestación? ¿Y cuál de todas las manifestaciones dices, wow, esto es un milagro, esta es la manifestación?
Do you remember your first assumption? And, well, the best one, do you remember that one?
Assumption.
Manifestation. What you have created that you said, wow, that's the best thing I've ever experienced.
Everyone is creating at every moment of time. Yeah. Your very focus is you praying ceaselessly.
Yeah.
Estás creando todo el rato.
Let me add this. I'm sorry. Lindo, the question really is, when you first realized that this stuff worked, do you recall when you said, wow, this stuff really does work?
Actually, it came about slowly because, you see, the main ingredient here is your patience. You see, you have to focus with patience and actually draw upon your own ideas at the moment. You're in charge. Take charge. You're in control. Take control. Claim your inheritance. That's all of it.
Es simplemente es todo que va muy lentamente, y es el ingrediente clave en este caso es la paciencia y el hecho de que controles tus propias ideas, no tomar el control, sino tener tus propias ideas. ¿De acuerdo?
Ok. Paciencia infinita, resultados inmediatos. Siempre digo yo. Bien. ¿Cómo podemos llegar a elevar conciencia? Más allá de la manifestación, ¿cómo nosotros podemos llegar a elevar esa conciencia de la cual se nos habla? Esa conciencia infinita, ¿cómo podemos llegar ahí?
How do we elevate the conscience? How do we go there?
All I have to ask you is, can you choose your next thought to focus on?
¿Puedes elegir tu próximo pensamiento en el que te vas a enfocar?
Yeah.
Esa es su pregunta. ¿Cómo
Right.
responde?
Yes. Yes.
That is your life.
Esa
Yeah.
es tu vida.
You're always thinking ahead of your evidence, the experiencing.
Yeah.
So what you're thinking ahead of it, if changed, then what you'll be doing later on will have changed also.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I get to hear it every time I tell you, see?
Eso no entendí. ¿Qué me dijo?
No, que cada vez que te ve sabe por dónde, por dónde van los tiros.
Thank you.
¿Entendéis? Estáis conectados.
Sí, sí. ¿Cuán importante es ir al silencio? ¿Y qué considera usted como silencio?
How do you define silence? What kind of silence should be done, and how important is it to go into that silence?
You're told, be still and know that I'm God.
Eres Dios. Sabiendo que eres Dios.
Okay. Okay.
So let me interrupt just a sec. So in going into the silence, how important was it for you when you started? You talk about one time that you used to put earplugs in order to go into the silence. How important was going into the silence for you?
Yeah, well, I'd go sit in the bathroom on the floor and put toilet paper in my ears and just so I could have a few moments of real silence. You know, you're told be still. Now that's not the same as just being quiet. Stillness means you're not, you know, you're being still and know that I'm God. What else could anyone help you do but that? I mean, you're told to go in the closet, close the door when you're alone, speak to your Father which is in heaven. If you can do that, where do you need to go? I mean, do you do that? That's the question.
Okay.
Dice, diferencia entre estar callado, estar quieto, ¿no? Que estés realmente, que entres en una habitación y realmente eres Dios, o sea, hablar al Padre, y que esa es la clave de todo.
Okay. ¿Hay cosas que usted diga esto no se puede?
Is there something you say, no, that you can't do that, that's impossible to do? To assume something, for example? Something that is forbidden for you, maybe, that you say, no, it's not, you can't do that.
All things are possible to those who believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Posible para aquel que cree.
Sí. Yeah. I love. Okay. ¿Ha experimentado la promesa?
Have you experienced the promise?
Absolutely. It'll be happening again and again and again until it fully soaks in. You see, we're very resistant to change. The mind is totally against you when you want to change something. It's saying, well, why do we want to do this? And you have to actually argue with it sometimes. But you're in control if you take control.
La mente es muy resistente a cambiar y cuando quieres cambiar algo, ahí está la clave, que tú tienes un poco que pelearte con tus pensamientos y decir con tu mente y decirle, vamos a cambiar. Hay que estar en control sin controlar.
Okay. Soltando el control tenemos el control. Ok. ¿Cómo debe ser una conversación interna limpia, pura, para llegar a tener una manifestación, para llegar a tener una vida también así limpia y pura? No hablemos ya de manifestación, sino toda una vida.
Let's talk about the inner conversation. What should it contain to be pure, to be clean? Could you give us some example?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What did Jesus say? What did Jesus say when he went to pray? Thank you, Father.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you. I mean, if you don't show appreciation, you see, you're denying yourself. All denial is self-denial.
Agradecer, básicamente todo lo que tú niegas, te lo niegas a ti mismo. Así de simple.
Ok. Es tan simple, yo siempre digo lo mismo, ¿no? Perdón, me emociono. Yo me emociono. A mí escuchar esto, para mí es maravilloso. Disculpen. Soy súper sensible, pero a mí hablar de esto, de la ley tan pura, tan consciente, para mí es maravilloso. ¿A qué se refiere con que lo que buscas te busca?
Well, at first she gets very emotional because for her the law and everything around it is so important for her, and she wants to know what do you mean when you say what you seek seeks you?
That's right. What you're looking for is looking for you, and people go out and cause all sorts of chaos in the world, and then they wonder, well, why me? Why this? Why now? You see, we bring it on ourselves. You're always dreaming up your own monsters. And if you dream them up, then you can dream them away. And you do that by taking your attention away. I didn't want to make it too long, though.
Thank you. But that's good. She's taking notes also, so what she's doing is taking...
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
Tú creas tus propios monstruos, o sea, lo que tú buscas, te busca, porque nosotros salimos al mundo y decimos, ¿por qué me pasa a mí? ¿Por qué me pasa a mí? ¿Por qué? Porque estamos creándolo nosotros, lo estamos buscando, pues bien, a nosotros. Y se refiere en este caso, pues, a lo malo, ¿no?
Bien, bien. ¿Nos puede contar un poco cómo era Neville?
Can you talk us a little about Neville? How was he?
Your experience, yeah. They want to know you. What was your experience with Neville? How was Neville as an individual, as a person?
Oh, just a wonderful man. In every way, he was just a wonderful man. He was always looking out for those to hear their own message. He didn't give you anything at all but your own message. You see, understand, that's all he did. He gave you your own message. And that's all I'm doing right now is giving you your own message.
Pues bueno, era una persona maravillosa, eso ya lo sabía. Y nada, que él siempre tenía para cada persona no solo un mensaje, sino su propio mensaje, o sea, era concreto en eso.
Bien. ¿Qué mensaje le podrá dar usted, Lindell, a todas las personas que hoy están con la ley, que han descubierto o están recordando quiénes son? ¿Sí? Pues yo digo que la ley es mucho más allá de manifestar, que es realmente recordar quiénes somos. Ese es el verdadero mensaje de la ley. La ley dice, yo soy, y es lo que yo tanto también le comunico a la gente que a mí me sigue, y hay como hay como un mensaje para mí, según lo que yo percibo, algo distorsionado, perdón Gaby, algo distorsionado con lo que es el poder asumir una pareja, un novio, una novia, una pareja. ¿Cuál sería ese mensaje que usted nos podría dar con referencia a eso? Para mí, según lo que yo percibo, sorry, Gaby, lo que nosotros podemos, obviamente, asumir a todo el mundo, pero no hacer que alguien nos ame. ¿Qué pensamiento tiene usted?
Well, she is asking, what message would you give to these people who are entering the law or who are in the law? Because Gaby is always teaching the people they have to remember who they are, the word, the concept I am. And she's very, very interested to know, what do you think about this tendency that is lately going on with everybody wants to have a relationship, a lover, well, I don't know how to, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. And do you think it's good to want somebody to love you? Can we mix it with the law? What do you think about it?
Let me kind of give it back to him. And
Here's one thing. Do you love yourself?
Yeah. Lo dijo él, no lo dije yo.
Well,
Lo dijo él. Tal cual.
perfect.
If God loves you,
Yeah.
I mean, that's an okay.
Okay.
He's on your side.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
He's right with you. Did you not remember? Did you not remember St. Paul? What did he say? What did he say? Jesus is with you. Do you not recognize that? Not with you, but in you. Do you recognize that? See, if once you recognize that, the whole show changes. It changes everything in your view, in your thoughts, in your feelings. And that's what the whole world is for you. It's the self pushed out. You're thinking and feeling what? Because that's what you're claiming. I am that. Make it lovely and a good report.
Bueno, dice que San Paul dice que, bueno, que lo que decía él, que Jesús no es que esté contigo, es que está en ti. Y si tú reconoces eso, si reconocemos eso, entonces toda nuestra vida, todo el show de nuestra vida, digamos, cambia. Y ahí está la clave de absolutamente todo. Y lo que ha dicho antes del famoso P es, tú te quieres, porque si nos queremos, ya está. Es que ¿qué más queremos? Porque es Dios el que nos quiere, si nos queremos.
Okay. Thank you. Ahora me van a saltar todas las yugular. ¿Cómo que nadie me te puede amar? Pongo el pecho en la mano.
She's talking about the boyfriend, girlfriend, because everybody asks all the time, I want to have this, I want to have this.
SP. Most of them call it SP because he doesn't like get on the computer. So as far as like the SP and stuff like that, and he's not familiar with it because he's not in that community. So what he's doing is giving you his insight and his wisdom. So a lot of times, if there's stuff that I know that he's not aware of, I will expound on the question so that he can go a little bit deeper.
Okay. Cuando se le pregunta algo que no está tan en relación con por ejemplo, con el tema del P, no está tan en relación con la comunidad,
Sí, sí.
¿no? Con todo esto, pues DeCarlo empezará pues a hablar, es cuando él entra, ¿no? Y para que él se expanda con lo que estaba haciendo, ¿no? Sí.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, DeCarlo.
Of course.
I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes, and I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything. but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.